Good morning and good day to all of you. First of all, I'd like to thank the organizing committee for inviting me to this conference. Secondly, my special thanks goes to the moderator and to all participants in the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, the topic of my presentation is microbiome using halotolerant and PGPR inoculant for increasing the population of beneficial microbe and uptake, agronomic trade, and rice yield on saline soil. Ladies and gentlemen, the focus concern of agriculture and food security in Indonesia, the first issue is agriculture practice are forced to produce more food to meet the food requirement of rapidly growing population in Indonesia. The population now in Indonesia is about 271 million, and it is expected to be close or around 400 million by the year 2050. The second issue, most of agricultural soil are degraded, and about 50% of lowland rice along coastal area has been salinized due to the sea level rise and global climate change. Consequently, it decreased the growth and the yield of rice or increased the yield losses significantly, decrease the availability and uptake of essential nutrients, and causes plant toxicity, especially sodium, iron, and chlorine. The third issue is environmental issue and global climate change. Climate change worsens the salinity effect. Cropping season or cropping pattern is changing. Agriculture is a victim of global climate change. Most of the people also say that the global climate change is victim of agriculture. Here we can see that the salinity affects all the rice growth and development, including biochemical change, biological change, morphological change, biomass and grain change. All of this causes a significant losses or total loss. In the picture, we can see a devastating effect of salinity stress on rice growth and the yield. The strategy to alleviate the salinity that can be implemented are crop management, such as selected the halotolerant rice variety to the high salinity. The second, microbiome engineering or management by managing the soil organic matter, by managing the domination of biodiversity of beneficial microorganisms in rhizosphere. The third, integrated climate resilient fertilizer management, organic-based environmentally friendly manager, biofertilization cropping system, and the last is improving the farming capacity in adapting to climate change. The microbiome is an excellent habitat and shelter to highly diversity of microbial community with specific function and act like a guard to the plant genome as ascribed to the microbial community in the human gut. It plays a significant role in regulating the nutrient availability and improving soil and plant health. Microbiome as a part of soil, food web, and energy flow are highly dependent on the abundance of the beneficial microbe like PGPR. In that picture, we can see there are many interactions that occur in soil. So interrelation and diversity of microbial community in microbiome. In microbiome, there are three groups of microorganisms. One is the good one or beneficial one, and the second the harmful or the bad, and the third is the ugly. The beneficial microbe improve the growth and the development of the crop, improve the tolerance against the abiotic stress, improve the metabolism, improve nutrient acquisition, again, improve the protection against the pathogen, and improve the immune response. Here, simply, the good microbe improve the nutrient availability and uptake or mobilization, improve the control of biotic stress, and improve of abiotic mitigation, and etc. The research objective, labor and pod experiments were conducted for screening and characterizing the potential halotolerant of PGPR isolate from different saline ecosystems. Second, investigating the biochemical activity and bioassay of selected isolate on rice seedling. Third, bioassay of formulated inoculant as bioagent or biofertilizer to improve the rhizomicrobiome quality and rice agronomic trait, growth, and yield of rice. The result yield, here the first, the activity of selected biological activity of selected isolate, including nitrogenous activity, organic and growth substance production of selected the halotolerant PGPR. In this picture, we can see that biological activity of three isolate, SP3, SP4, and SP5 were higher than AB1 to AB3. Here we can see the PGP isolate increase the growth of rice seedling at 21 days after the planting. Inoculation increased the growth of rice seedling. The inoculated rice seedling with SP3 and SP5 isolate resulted in the relative higher growth of character, plant height, root length, and total biomass. In this picture, we can see that the performance of growth of treated rice seedling was significantly better than control. The selected isolate were identified by biomolecularly as Pseudomonas tertiary and Klebsiella pseudomonas and Klebsiella pneumonia. Here you can see the inoculant application increased the population of beneficial microbes in rhizosphere. These microbes are Azotobacter and Azospirillum. The inoculant application increased their population and picture. The seed treatment and soil application increased the population of and picture significantly. The inoculant as seed treatment and soil application increase the growth component such as nitrogen uptake, plant height, and number of tillers at 50 days after planting on saline soil. The highest of the nitrogen uptake and plant height and the number of tillers were obtained by the application 1,500 grams of inoculant as soil application or combined with 20 grams of seed of inoculant as seed treatment. The inoculant give a significant effect on the increasing of yield component and grain yield. The higher result or grain yield was obtained by 1,500 grams inoculant as seed treatment or combined with or in combination with 20 grams of inoculant as seed treatment. Finally, we come to the conclusion. The selected isolate were identified biomolecularly as Pseudomonas tertiary and Klebsiella pneumonia. Both rhizobacteria has the ability to fix nitrogen, produce growth substance, or IAA, and improve the soil seedling growth. Application of inoculant increase the agronomical trait and rice yield significantly. The highest rice grain yield was obtained by application 1,500 grams inoculant per hectare. The additional inoculant as seed treatment to the soil application gave a non-significant effect. This results show that the managing of the rhizomicrobiome play a significant role in alleviating the salinity stress and enhancing the rice productivity on saline soil. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not easy work to provide enough food for rapidly growing population in Indonesia, but together we can manage it. I thank you for your kindly attention.